Good day. My name is Zizi Pomakanda from Matebo Media. Today I'll be presenting the e-fitting space, a contactless fitting solution. This solution, the e-fitting space, is a contactless or virtual fitting solution to improve the customer's shopping experience at clothing stores. I identified two problems. The first one is that clothing store endured damage to displayed items in the store. The second one is that customers go through the hassle of having to take off their clothes when trying out items. People are skeptical of having to try out clothes during these trying times and these times of the coronavirus or COVID-19 pandemic. So this will ease and help limit the contact between people to reduce transmission of the COVID-19 virus. When it comes to the solution, so the solution basically would be a digital screen, which will be mounted close to a fitting room, where someone can be able to see themselves on the screen with a camera that would be facing the shopper or the person who's going to be choosing or buying the items. So this application will be using the virtual reality and augmented reality technologies. So basically the person can be able to register via the fitting app space, and this app will be the screen and the app will be able to instantly recognize the body dimensions. This person will be able to stand in front of the mirror when they've activated or registered on the app and basically see themselves without wearing the clothes first, but basically it covers the dimensions of the body. And then thirdly, this person will be able to browse the clothing catalog and choose the items that they would want to try out. After that, they would actually choose the style or choose different combinations of styles on the catalog and try out a jacket if they want to try a jacket out, and a trouser or a skirt if they want to try out different combinations, and glasses, basically matching the outfit, trying to find a match to the outfit. And then lastly, when this person is done, they can basically share the image of the outfit that they've tried out via an email or a social media platform. So this would allow for the person to check if they are wearing an appropriate outfit for whatever event or whatever purpose that outfit could be for, and view it at their comfort of their own home. When it comes to the business model canvas, so the customer segments is direct and indirect. So the first one is going to be the clothing stores and the retailers, the people who would be purchasing these solutions. This solution is the clothing stores themselves, and the private sector, any private sector entity which might be in the fashion or retail business. In any shopping center which sees an advantage of basically easing and creating a customized or enjoyable experience for their customers who come and shop, or their stores that are housed in their shopping center. So those are the customer segments. And basically the value proposition would be to provide the shoppers with a contactless and virtual platform and expose them to a virtual and augmented reality. And the relationships that would forge with these clients is a localized solution and customizable solution that will be fully digital and will create a fully digital experience where they will basically see themselves on the screen instead of touching and see and touching the clothes. And the channels that would be used for this is online, word of mouth, expos, and any brand activations. And it would be the partners. The key activities that would be performed would be to source the skills to develop all of this and actually develop the platform, consider the sales and marketing, protect the data, and basically the sales support post-sales support. And the key partners include your freelancers, your tech companies, your stylists, and your clothing brands. The key resources that would be needed for this are your experts in all the various fields, your developers, your sales and marketing, your virtual reality experts, and immense size digital screen, and developing of the e-space, e-fitting space platform. The cost structure would include basically the platform, developing the platform, the hardware, and the devices that might be needed, the sales and marketing, and the cost of acquiring a customer or customers. The revenue streams would be direct sales, consulting, training, and maintenance and support business model or revenue generation. And then when it comes to the customer validation, our customer or our target market is clothing stores and shopping centers in Africa. And we'll try and break it down, although we don't have numbers as yet, but we'll try and break it down into Africa, South Africa, and specifically our province, the Eastern Cape. So clothing stores in Africa, we'll try and find the total available market, which will be comprised of the whole continent or countries in the continent. Serviceable available market that we'll look into would be the shopping centers in South Africa. And of course, all of those include numbers, but for now, I think the objective is to narrow it down to the specific area that we might be able to reach, or the market that we might be able to reach. So the service obtainable market would be shopping centers around the Eastern Cape. And then in terms of the revenue model, there aren't any calculations so far in terms of what revenue would be generating, but our revenue generation models will include, as I mentioned previously on the canvas, it would be direct sales of the e-fitting space solution, and consulting, basically to find anyone that needs a solution, and basically servicing any client that might be in need of a revamp or a customized solution. The capacity building, which is training any person that might be needing, or the staff that might be needing to utilize this solution. And of course, the maintenance and support revenue model, which means that we'll keep them, or they will keep us on their retainer, where they will give us a certain fee for coming to service or support them on a monthly basis. And then the other revenue models at a later stage, when the solution is developed, there would basically be your subscription and your usage-based revenue model. And in terms of the go-to-market plan, basically I touched on points which are where I feel that would be important in terms of the go-to-market plan. But it focuses on 4 important aspects when going to market, or the process of going to market: the market analysis, the market selection, the market mix, and the customer acquisition. When we look at the first stage, we'll basically look into how the customers, or basically look at the customer or market dynamics, answering the question of what does the market look like? And secondly, we'll look into the market selection, where we'll go into the whom do we go to, or who do we go after, and how are we going to achieve that. And the fourth one will include the marketing mix, which includes the product itself, placing the product, coming up with a price, and advertising the product. And basically, that would be, how do we sell the product? Where do we sell it? And how do we sell it? The fourth one would be our customer acquisition, which includes awareness and having customer base and having people that basically would be retained as customers. So how do we gain, or how would we gain or retain these customers is where we'll be focusing, and basically that would formulate and basically summarize our go-to-market process. But as yet, that's how we would approach the go-to-market. Thank you so much.